Hi everyone, and welcome to Big Ideas Growing Minds. We are so happy you are here. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Your support means the world to us. In this video, we'll lean on insights from two world-class books to explore the art of asking better questions. How to Be Right by James O'Brien and The Coaching Habit by Michael Bungay Stanier. Have you ever been in a discussion where it feels like you're hitting a wall instead of making progress? Or in a dialogue where you're just not getting the information you need? The truth is, the quality of your conversations often depends on the quality of your questions. When we ask lazy, surface-level questions, we typically get lazy, surface-level answers. But if we learn to ask with curiosity, empathy, and a willingness to learn, everything changes. The power of asking questions. Great conversations aren't really about having the right answers or giving great advice. They're about asking the right questions. In his formidable book, How to Be Right, James O'Brien shows how powerful it can be to calmly and consistently ask the right questions. On his UK-based radio programme, people often call in convinced they know the truth about controversial topics like Brexit or immigration, until O'Brien gently probes with questions like, "What do you mean by that? Why do you think that is? Or, can you give me a concrete example?" Suddenly, the certainty crumbles and new understandings emerge. O'Brien's approach highlights a vital truth. Most people don't want to be argued with. They want to be heard. And the best way to make them feel heard is to ask, not tell. Questions that unlock solutions. Simply asking questions isn't enough. You have to ask the right questions. The way we frame a question can decide whether we blame or learn. For example, instead of asking, "Why did this fail?" try asking, "What can we learn from this?" One keeps people on the defensive, the other opens a door to progress. This is where the difference between closed and open-ended questions matters. Closed questions like, "Are you happy?" can be answered with a shrug. Open-ended ones, such as, "What makes you feel most fulfilled right now?" spark genuine reflection. They invite stories, not just statements. Neuroscience even shows that open-ended questions light up more of the brain, creating energy and engagement. In short, open questions don't just retrieve information, they create possibilities. 7 essential questions. In his thought-provoking book, The Coaching Habit, Michael Bungay Stanier suggests 7 deceptively simple questions that can guide you through any conversation. 1. Kickstart. What's on your mind? 2. AWE. And what else? 3. Focus. What's the real challenge here for you? 4. Foundation. What do you want? 5. Lazy. How can I help? 6. Strategic. If you're saying yes to this, what are you saying no to? 7. Learning. What was most useful for you? These questions shift the dynamic from giving passive advice to empowering others. They keep conversations curious, focused, and genuinely useful. Cultivating your questioning mindset. The first lesson in building this skill is simple but challenging. Listen to understand, not to win. That means staying curious rather than defensive, even when you hear something that stings. You can also practice daily by keeping a question journal, a place where you note down better questions for yourself. Try asking, "What do I really want from today?" Or, "What am I avoiding by staying busy?" These moments of self-inquiry create clarity and build deeper connection, both with yourself and others. And there you have it. The art of asking better questions in a nutshell. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a like. It really helps. Take care and see you soon.